Deadlift Dynamite, How to Master the King of All Strength Exercises by Andy Bolton and Powell. How to build supreme strength, massive muscle, and explosive power, faster, more effectively, and more safely. A progressive program of proven methods for getting stronger and bigger, the world champion's way. Hi, I'm John, and I'm going to talk to you about getting stronger. The truth of the matter is that the deadlift may very well be the most important exercise you'll ever do if your goal is to develop strength and total body power. And who better to help you achieve incredible strength and power gains than six-time world powerlifting champion and multiple record holder Andy Bolton, backed by the expertise of renowned strength authority Pavel Tsatsouline. The simple answer is nobody. Andy and Pavel are a dream team, ready to take you by the hand and show you how to get a lot stronger. In their new book, Deadlift Dynamite, the first section, How to Lift, provides you with a safe, progressive, technically detailed plan on how to get started right in the iron game. Avoid the typical mistakes and years of frustration and see extraordinary results in even the first year of training. If you're an intermediate lifter, you'll appreciate the world of subtle tips and masterly insights, which will help you to bust through plateaus and surge forward with your strength gains. And what if you're a coach? In that case, you'll recognize that you now own the ultimate blueprint for producing champions in many athletic fields. Here's the thing. Regardless of whether your goal is to excel in the sport of powerlifting or you just want to become stronger and more muscular, Deadlift Dynamite is for you. The reality is that there are many approaches to muscle and strength building, some effective, more marginal, most nearly worthless. But one thing is for sure. Powerlifting's half-century of existence has undeniably proven that this sport offers the most time-efficient methods for making you big and strong. As one of the strongest men on the planet, Andy Bolton's contribution to Deadlift Dynamite is unassailable, yet couched in a simple, direct, and totally accessible style. Pavel's goal is to compress the period it would take you to master championship lifting technique, like Andy's, from decades to years and even months, while avoiding the many health problems lifters who train incorrectly develop along the way. You'll also discover Pavel's state-of-the-art flexibility and mobility exercises specific to lifting, exercises which have received a strong thumbs up from the elite of the iron game. The secondary goal of these exercises is health and longevity. The primary goal is strength. When it comes to programming for world-class lifts, Andy Bolton is the undisputed results master. In Deadlift Dynamite, the champion reveals his classic training templates that have helped him earn title after title and can ensure your own success as a conqueror of the unforgiving iron. The second section of the book, How to Lift More, is aimed at the experienced lifter. And while the deadlift is the focal point of the book, the squat and the bench press also receive the attention they deserve to provide you with everything you need to excel in those lifts as well. The truth is that lifting heavy loads of unforgiving iron can wreck both the ignorant amateur and the less than properly informed pro. Deadlift Dynamite provides the professional attention to detail, the gradual progressions, and the detailed technical secrets to ensure you get stronger and bigger year after year, whatever your current strength level, with minimum risk and maximum gain. Andy and Pavel leave nothing out, reveal everything you could possibly want to know to help you meet your strength and size goals, however ambitious. Deadlift Dynamite is all you'll ever need, the ultimate blueprint by the ultimate strength masters for the ultimate in long-lasting gains. Here's a more detailed look at what you'll discover when you grab your copy of Deadlift Dynamite. How to build a massive deadlift in double quick time using proven strength techniques. A step-by-step, works every time beginner's plan for getting started in the iron game and effortlessly getting big and strong. How to carry on getting bigger and stronger year after year, even if you are an intermediate or advanced lifter. How to build enough speed and explosive power to dominate in any hardcore sport. Dozens of simple yet highly effective assistance exercises to take your strength and muscle mass to the next level. Proven secrets for quickly and easily smashing your bench press and squat PRs. In fact, these techniques will work for any exercise. How to minimize your injury risk and ensure your strength training longevity. Do this and you'll train and gain pain-free for years to come. Fail to do this and you may end up injured, or worse still, out of the iron game completely. Okay, so you're probably wondering if Deadlift Dynamite is right for you. And the truth is that if you already have a world-class deadlift, squat, and bench press and feel 100% sure of how you will improve your numbers in the future while staying pain-free and healthy, you might not need this. If you're the kind of guy who can walk into any gym, start lifting, and make people's jaws hit the floor because you're just that damn strong, you might not need this. If you already have access to insider training knowledge from the best strength athletes and coaches on the planet, you might not need this. However, if you have one of the following problems, I highly recommend that you grab yourself a copy of Deadlift Dynamite. And if you have more than one of the following problems that don't go away on their own and affect at least 95% of lifters and strength athletes, you need to get yourself a copy immediately. You aren't getting as strong on the deadlift, squat, and or bench press as quickly as you'd like. You've been stuck at the same strength numbers for weeks, months, or years. You want to get bigger as well as stronger, and yet, despite eating like a horse, you still aren't packing as much muscle as you'd like. You have annoying aches and pains that just won't go away. You are currently rehabbing yourself from a serious injury, or you have had a serious injury in the past. You are somewhat unsure of how to write a killer training program, the kind of program guaranteed to help you make massive strength gains. You aren't sure what the best assistance exercises are for the big three, the squat, bench press, and deadlift. You aren't as strong or tough mentally as you'd like to be, and you know this because you've missed max lift attempts that you knew you were physically strong enough to make. You have wasted valuable time program hopping, jumping from one training program to another, in the hope that you'll find the magic training program. You've thought to yourself, all I need is a good coach and my strength would skyrocket. Okay, so if you don't have any of those problems, you might not need Deadlift Dynamite, and it's likely that you're already brutally strong and a world-class strength athlete. If that's the case, I wish you well, and please carry on what you're doing in the gym. However, if you have one or more of those problems, you're going to love Deadlift Dynamite when you grab your copy today. There are a couple more things you need to know. Firstly, Deadlift Dynamite comes with a 60-day, 100% satisfaction or your money-back guarantee. And secondly, when you grab your copy before midnight EST on Sunday, November the 18th, you'll get $197 of free bonuses, including How to Win Any Powerlifting Competition by Andy Bolton, Critical Power Building by Mike Westerdahl, Cutting Weight for Strength Athletes by Brian Carroll and Eric Talmant. Listen, I've got a question for you. Are you ready to get a lot stronger? You see, Deadlift Dynamite is the ultimate how-to guide for building a huge deadlift, adding slabs of granite-hard muscle to your body, smashing your bench and squat PRs, and bulletproofing yourself against injury. As a publisher, it's my honor and privilege to be able to offer you this book, written by one of the strongest men to ever live and one of the smartest strength and conditioning coaches on the planet. Andy Bolton and Pavel make the perfect team for teaching you how to get a lot stronger. And you'll get all their secrets when you grab your copy of Deadlift Dynamite. But not everybody is ready to get stronger, and some people never will be. The sad truth is that many lifters would rather spend their entire lifting careers program hopping, wasting their time in the gym, making excuses and failing to get much stronger. Worse still, many lifters injure themselves and live in constant pain because they lift with horrible form and have no clue about how to program their training in a sensible way. This leads me back to my original question. Are you ready to get a lot stronger? If you answered yes and would love to smash your deadlift PR, send your bench and squat numbers skyward, improve your physique both aesthetically and functionally, and annihilate your competition in the heat of battle, click the Get Instant Access button below. Remember, Deadlift Dynamite comes with a 60-day 100% satisfaction or your money-back guarantee, making this a totally risk-free purchase for you. When you buy Deadlift Dynamite before midnight EST on Sunday, 18th of November 2012, you'll get $197 of bonuses for free. And if you don't like Deadlift Dynamite, which is highly unlikely, and end up asking for a refund, you can still keep the bonuses. The bottom line is that Deadlift Dynamite has the power to change your strength training career forever. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced athlete, this book will show you how to get a lot stronger. Powerlifter, other type of competitive strength athlete, fighter, bodybuilder, or just a dude who likes to be strong, this book will take your training to the next level, helping you to smash all your PRs, develop efficient technique, add muscle mass, and bulletproof yourself against injury. Of course, only you know if you need this book. Andy and Pavel can definitely help you in your journey through the Iron Game, making it easier for you to make progress year after year, but only you can make the decision. You could leave this page right now and not grab yourself a copy of Deadlift Dynamite, but where would that leave you? The answer is simple. Exactly where you are right now. If you're already a world champ and a strength machine, that's great. But if you're not as strong as you'd like to be, that may very well remain your reality if you don't grab a copy of Deadlift Dynamite. The reality is that for $49.97, less than the price of a fancy dinner for two with a couple of glasses of wine, you can get one of the most exciting books on strength training written in recent times from two of the most accomplished men in the business. If you let Andy Bolton and Pavel take you by the hand and show you how it's done, there'll only be one outcome: more strength, more muscle, a bulletproof mindset, better technique, and fewer injuries. Sounds good, right? Get your copy of Deadlift Dynamite right now by clicking the Get Instant Access button below, and be sure to let me know how you get on. I'd love to hear your success story. Click Get Instant Access to grab your private copy of Deadlift Dynamite